YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. It's your guy DJ Bishop, back with another video. Alright, so part 2, Walking Dead season premiere. I got this car talk time, so hang out with your boy. So we got a lot of people that's been whining. It's crazy. I looked at a bunch of comments of people saying, I'm done with The Walking Dead. I'm not watching it anymore because it's too violent. It was too gory. Oh my God. Why? Are you serious? Are you serious? This is Walking Dead. Like, they've been killing people since season 1. Okay, so quit your whining, pull your big girl pants up, and sit down and watch some TV. I mean, you're lucky we getting what we watching now, because it's a network. I mean, it was cable, but still, you know, you don't see that kind of stuff unless you're watching HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, and that kind of stuff. I mean, if you're so caught up with that, it's too gory, then you should watch something else. You shouldn't watch that, because Walking Dead is all about gory. I mean, look at the zombies. The zombies are like eyeballs is hanging and dripping blood and all that other stuff. Okay, yeah, it's morbid. They kill people. What? But they always kill people. So toughen up. Go watch something else. Because if it's not for you, stop crying and whining. I thought the episode was excellent. I actually thought I was ready to stop watching it if they didn't kill a major character. I was like, if they kill one of these off-brand characters, I'm done with The Walking Dead. I'm ready because, you know, I was mad from last season because Glenn should already be dead. You know, Glenn should have been dead when he fell in the thing with all the zombies. Don't know how he escaped that. That was BS. So that's a reason to stop watching Walking Dead, because they trying to prolong this show and keep the main characters. I'm like, okay, somebody's getting beat with a bat. It better not be the new guy. I can't even think of the new guy name, but he was the one that lived at Alexandria. That guy, you know, that kind of was out there. You know, I forgot his name, but he's the one guy. Or maybe the one guy that was with Abraham, you know, the scary dude. I can't think of his name either, but the scary big dude, that kind of scary. He don't really kill any zombies. I'm like, I want to see a major character. I want to see Rick's son, Glenn's girlfriend, or what's that other guy name? Bow and arrow guy. Jesus, that's his main character. Or whatever his name is, but you know, the guy with the shoot the arrows all the time. Man, I just had a brain fart right there. I can't think of his name, but I wanted to see one of those characters die. I wanted to see a major character bite the bullet, you know, like one that I want to see people crying. Okay, because Glenn was supposed to die last season. He didn't die. They kind of came up with some kind of kooky thing saying, oh, he hid under the bodies, which we saw him, like, you know, accepting his death. So, okay. So, yeah, I mean, people whining about, you know, oh, it's too violent. About freaking time. Bring the action. Bring the action. Turn up or shut up. You know what I'm saying? Turn up. Crank it up. So Negan's supposed to be this super awful bad guy. I got my homeboy, he keeps telling me about it. One of my DJ comrades, he tell me about it. Negan is so bad. You know, I read the comics. This guy is bad. I'm like, so far he looked like he ain't no better than the other guy with the eye patch from the other place. So I'm like, you know, I mean, all these guys are somewhat bad, but ain't nobody really brought the pain, because I want to see major characters die. That's bringing the pain. So with that being said, season 7, season premiere, they brought the pain. I mean, here's a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, you better turn off right now in 3, 2, 1. So Negan, this was beautiful. I loved it. Walking Dead, you really got me. I'm set for season 7. I'm glued in front of that TV every Sunday. So season 7, Negan comes in there. He beats Abraham. he beat. How do I remember Abraham's name and not old boy's name? I can't even think of that dude's name. Why can't I think of his name? It's right there on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of his name. So he beats Abraham, brains out. Of course, Abraham's girlfriend, he got two girlfriends because Michonne, he's dating her. He's messing around with her, and he's messing around with the Latin chick. So, can't think of her name either, but anyway, you know who I'm talking about. So he beats Abraham, brains out. Yeah, if she would have died, that would have sucked too because she's not a major player. You know, I want to see major player, the top 5. One of them cats die. So he he beats his brains out, right? And then so he's you know, everybody's crying and laying around. So he, you know, Rick is giving him that look like Rick basically told him, I'm gonna kill you. It's not gonna be today, it's not gonna be tomorrow, but I'm gonna kill you. So he's like, what? Really? After I just beat this guy brains out, you still talking to me crazy? so he takes this guy on like a little tour. He's like, come take a ride with me. So he took this dude to take a ride, and he took him out to some zombies. And he was like, you know, telling him, you work for me, you do what I say, or I'm gonna kill everybody on this camp, and then I'm gonna save you for last, and I'm gonna kill you last. You know, after you watch me kill everybody else, so you can kind of take that all in. So Rick is still, you know, being defiant Rick. You know how he is, all nice and sweaty and angry and like, I'm gonna kill the world kind of thing. So this is what's good about this episode, because he broke Rick. Rick has finally been broken. Like broken. Like he's broken. Like he might want to go and curl up in a fetal position when he get back to whatever camp they're going to and cry it out all night. You know, he's that broken. So I gotta watch Talking Dead later tonight. I'm gonna watch that because that's gonna be hilarious. I gotta see what them guys say about this episode. But anyway, sorry about the sun flare. But he tells Rick, you're gonna do what I tell you. You're gonna work for me. You guys gonna go earn. You're gonna go get food and supplies for me. Or if not, I'm gonna, you know, it's gonna be a problem. I'm killing everybody. So Rick is still, you know, muffled mouth, like, whatever, I ain't doing nothing. So he's like, you see this axe, as he takes his axe from Rick. He's like, this is my axe. This is my axe now. Go get my axe. So he drives the little camper thing out to the middle of, like, zombie land. There's, like, a bunch of zombies around him. He throws the axe outside of the zombie bus. He's like, go get my axe. Like, he totally pimping him out. Treat him like a $2, you know, $2. He totally pimping her out. Go get my axe, Buster, basically. And this dude, and he throws him out. So Rick is going around. He's fighting all these zombies, trying to get in. Then he finally gets the axe, and then he says he gets on top of the bus, and he lays there like thinking, like, you know, wow, should I kill this guy or what should I do? You know, he's just laying there. So boy's like, hey, we're running out of time. Bring me my axe right now. So he starts shooting through the ceiling. So Rick jumps off. He kind of helped Rick with a little bit of the zombies, and Rick get back in the van and they talk it out. He's like, yeah, good job. Good boy to fetch my axe. That's how you need to play all the time now. So they drive back to the camp, and then he throws Rick out, and he's like, you know what that little ride was for? So Rick's still muffled mouth. He still ain't really getting the whole gist of what's happening. He's still muffled mouth and still got his lips poked out, like basically thinking to himself, I'm gonna kill this dude. As soon as I get the chance, I'm gonna kill this dude like he always do. And so dude was like, I don't like how you looking at me, Rick. You still giving me that look like you want to do something. Oh man. You still giving me that look like you want to do something. Hold on a second, you guys. I'll be right with you. So he's like, you still giving me that look like you want to do something. I got a person I got to go deal with in a minute here. So he was like, he's like, you still like giving me that look like you want to get froggy, you know, after all this. So Rick was like, no, I'm good. He's like, nah, you still giving me that look. So and then Daryl, that's his name. Daryl jumps up, punch old boy in the face, and old boy was like, oh yeah, oh wow, this is not gonna go down, you know, because Daryl's a tough guy. Daryl punches him in the face, and he's like, okay, that's how we playing this, right? So y'all really don't understand what's going on. So he goes over there, and as he's talking, he's like, I'm not gonna do anything to you, but I got to make an example and show you guys what's really going on here. So as he's walking, and he stands by Glenn and just start beating Glenn brains in with the bat. I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So he beats Glenn to a pulp. Abraham's already beat to a pulp, so now everybody's crying. And then he looks at Rick, and Rick is still like, I'm gonna kill you. He's like, okay, you still giving me that look. So he's like, tell your boy to come over here real quick. And he's like, get over here right now. So Rick's son get over there. He's like, all right. He said, who got a marker? So one of his boys give him a marker. So he's like, you're a righty or lefty? And he's like, we're a righty. Why? So he takes and he marks his arm right here, and he takes out that axe. He said, all right, Rick, cut his arm off. Just so I know that you on my feet. He's like, no. And then Rick crying, snotting from the nose. Don't do it. Just kill me. Just kill me. Don't do it. He's like, no, because you don't understand what's happening right now. I'm in charge. You do what I say. When I say jump high, you jump high, kind of thing. You know, you do what I say when I say it. And right now, I don't like the look you giving me and the tone of your voice. Cut his arm off. And then he was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So, of course, snotting and crying from the nose, you know, the whole thing Rick does. So he's broken now. Everybody's in shambles like, oh, my God, he's going to cut his son off. I was standing up watching. I watched the whole show standing up, like watching it like, wow. I'm feeling kind of sad for these guys, too, a little bit. I'm like, wow, they really turning up on this show. Thumbs up. 10 all day. So he was like, Rick kept saying he couldn't do it. He said, don't make me count. Don't make me count, and he said, put some guns on everybody. So they put guns to everybody's head. He's like, I'm counting to 3. If you don't cut his arm off, everybody's getting dropped, basically. I was like, whoa, which I know they can't do it because of the end of the show. So I'm like, wow, Rick is about to cut his son's arm off. So Rick, he's like, just cut it at a nice salami slice. We got good doctors. We'll fold it over or whatever. So Rick is crying and snotting, and he's like, count down to 2. And he raised the axe up, and he was just about to do it. And then he grabbed the axe like, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When I say do it, you do it. And then he was like, you know, all right, y'all gather yourselves. So they take your boy with the arrow. They take him and put him in the van. He's like, so Rick, if you decide to go off course and don't play by what I'm saying, I'm going to send a piece of his body to you every day. I'm going to actually bring it right to there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring him to you, and I'm going to make you cut a piece of his body part off for me every time you get out of line. So there it is. So on that note, Walking Dead, sorry about the spoiler, but it was crazy. If you're a Walking Dead fan, you're going to love this episode. This episode was out of control. It was morbid. It was sick. That's all the things that Walking Dead should be. You know, about time they turned it up. About time. And about time they took out 2 major characters, even though Abraham, I wouldn't consider him a major, like Glenn and Michonne and his son. Them are major key players. And the girl, I forgot the girl's name, Glenn's wife. Them major players. I want to see one of them take an axe to the head or the bullet or whatever and die. But this was a brutal death. I mean, he was like beating them to death with that bat. And they like, their head was like mush. Oh my God, it was crazy. But it was good. It was good TV. There you go. So Walking Dead, boom. If you're a fan of it, watch it. If you can't take it, go watch something else. Go watch Grey's Anatomy or I don't know, one of those shows, you know, Chef Ramsay show or something like that. Go watch something else, because Walking Dead is too much for you. Okay, because they turning it up this season 7, they turning it up. So if you're not prepared to see bloody gores and people getting their heads busted in, better watch something else. On that note, DJ Bishop, I'm out. Walking Dead reaction to the people. Holla at your boy. Leave some comments below. Make sure you share and like this video, and let me know what you guys think of it. Peace.